From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production.
But okay, hey, how you doing? This is Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel, with your host, the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper. And boy, oh boy, we have ourselves a great race day here on Friday, the 26th of March at Santa Anita Park. My playground, my home. I swear, I've been coming to this track literally my whole life, and that's almost about 38 years. So pretty much, let's go ahead and get into race one. And in race one, we have a maiden special weight race, and this is going to be a doozy. This is going to actually be a pretty good one as well, too. This is going to be a race that features a horse by the name of First Class Dad, and First Class Dad is going to be trained by Jeff Bondi and ridden by Flavian. Finished fifth last time, but the horse did do pretty well on February 21st when the horse did go ahead and win finished second in that race. The horse had finished second 2 times out before that, and so pretty much what happens with this, the horse is 5-2 on the morning line, so we'll see how it goes, but I really do like First Class Dad. Then we have in the second hole, Beyond Brilliant has only ran once, and we have this horse with being trained by John Charisse and going to be ridden by Umberto Rispoli. The horse is looking pretty good, coming out of Twirling Candy, and was a $200,000 auction price as well too. So the horse does look like it has the pedigree to win the race, and that's who we're trying to beat in this race as well too. All right, so our last horse, since we only can do 3 because it's a 5-horse field, we're gonna go with the first timer Windsor's going to be trained by John Sadler, and with that, it's going to be ridden by J.J. Hernandez. So this horse is looking pretty good in the morning, and I think we have ourselves something here. So once again, that's race 1, and we're going to go. If you want to box it up, we're going to go like this: 1, 2, 5, or if you want to go ahead and single them out, 2, 5, 1, and we move on to race 2. And in race 2, we have ourselves a really good one here as well too. It's another maiden special weight race, and this is going to be a sprint race at that. So we have a horse by the name of Elgofranco. Elgofranco is the veteran of the group, and this horse is going to be ridden by Mario Gutierrez and trained by Ben Cecil. The horse is actually bred by Redham Racing and owned by Redham Racing as well too. So this horse does have the pedigree to be pretty good because it is a Square Eddie filly. So pretty much last time out, the horse did finish second with Mario riding this horse as well too. The horse lost by 2 3/4 lengths. So all in all, when we look at it, we got a good price on the horse as well too, 4-1 for the morning line. And I think this horse does loom the danger and does actually present the best value in this race as well too. Then you have Versace. Versace is going to be trained by Brian Cornier, and he's going to be ridden by Jose Valdivia Jr. This horse has only ran once and finished 5th last time out as well too. And then we have the 5-horse, who's going to be 5-2, another first-timer. This horse is going to be trained by Blake Heap and ridden by top jockey Flavian Pratt. So you see the connection and you see the jockey. So there's a lot of confidence in that horse as well too. So literally how we're working this one, we're going to go 1, 3, 5 in this spot, and let's see how it shakes out. Once again, this is a 5-horse field, and this is another maiden special weight. Now we move on to race 3, and in race 3, we have ourselves a really good one here in race 3 with a pretty good horse by the name of Starship Sky. Starship Sky is actually 6-1 morning line, so disregard the 8-1, but hopefully we can get that price when we get there. So when I look at this horse, Starship Sky is going to be trained by Robert Hess Jr. and ridden by J.J. Hernandez. The horse finished second last time out on the 19th of February. So when you look at the speed figs for this horse, it does stand out with group, and it does stand, and it's up there with all the top horses here as well too. We have a horse by the name of Acoustic Shadow in the second hole, who's seen as the favorite, and this horse, Acoustic Shadow, is going to be pretty good as well too. Flavia Pratt actually rode the horse last time out. This time around, Umberto Rispoli is going to be riding the horse, and Phil D'Amato is the trainer of this horse. So it's looking pretty good. The horse was coming off this is the second race after the horse came out of a claim. So we're going to go see how it shakes out and see how it goes. But all in all, we have Acoustic Shadow, a part of the group as well too, and then we have the 9-horse Unbreakable. Unbreakable was a $300,000 Keeneland buy, and this horse is 4 years old and is a filly. And the horse did finish third last time out with Jose Valdivia riding, and Valdivia rode the horse the last 5 times out. This time they go to Flavia Pratt. Mike Pipey looking to win this race, and Mike Pipey is really always good in these turf sprint races as well too. So we'll see how it goes. And actually, this is a turf route race, so he's pretty good in these as well too. So we'll see how it goes. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in I Give Up. I Give Up finished second last time out as well too. Was in a maiden claimer for $50,000. So Hector Palmer is the trainer of this horse. This horse last time it rode was on February 21st. So the horse has had a good month off, and this horse is very familiar with a lot of the horses in this race as well too. So to me, this is a wide open field, and I think this can work out in everybody's favor somewhat, and everything can work out pretty good here. So with that, we will go ahead and take our first break, and this is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, we are back with Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel. All right, so pretty much you guys already know what time it is, and it's time for race 4. In race 4, we have ourselves a really good one here with Is That Time. Is That Time is going to be trained by Doug O'Neill, and Doug O'Neill is going to have JJ Hernandez riding this horse as well too. So I like the connections here. I think that the connections are pose the reason why my wager will be going here, and the speed figs on this horse as well too. So I like where we're going here. Last time this horse ran pretty big, the horse did win at Santa Anita, but Mike Smith was riding the horse that day as well too. And this horse has been trained by Jeff Bondi the whole time, and now has been sent over to the Doug O'Neill barn. So this time around, Doug has a horse here for the first time out. It should be something that works out pretty well for the horse. The horse finished fourth the last 3 out of 4 times it's raced since its win back in May 29th of 2020. So when I look at this, I love Is That Time at 7-2. All right, so we move on, and we have ourselves Justin's Quest. Justin's Quest is a horse that's been moved around a little bit, and now is with Tim Yakteen. And this horse is coming in here with some monster speed figs as well. It was a big favorite on Valentine's Day, but actually finished 8th. So this time around, they bring in Flavia Pratt to ride the horse. Flavian and the horse have a good connection because they have won together before as a big favorite too, and that's what this horse will probably wind up being, is a monster favorite when we get to that race. But it's crazy because the race the horse won was pretty good, but the horse ran a better number in its last 2 second place finishes. So this horse does loom the danger here in this race. And then we have a horse by the name of Malachi Moxie. Malachi Moxie won their last race. Jessica Pfeiffer is going to be riding this horse as well too, and Sherman is going to be the trainer for this horse. So this horse is used to these conditions, has beat a pretty good field last time out. They're bringing the horse back after a month, and this should be a good spot for this horse as well too, Malachi Moxie. So let's see how it shakes out. But all in all, we all know it's a claiming race, so it can go any way it wants to. So when we have our final horse here, because I did it my way, that's pretty much we're rolling with the connections here. Sal Gonzalez is going to pick on the Hall of Fame jockey Kit the Sormo here at 5-1. And so let's see how it goes with Because I Did It My Way. And that's one of my favorite songs too, ever, by anybody. So shout out to Frank Sinatra for that one as well too. So we move on to our next race, which is going to be race 5. And in race 5, we have ourselves maiden special weight, 61,009 furlongs on the turf. And we have what I feel is going to be my best bet of today. And I feel like if you are following me on Stable Duel, you have to go ahead and put this horse in the group. And it's going to be a horse by the name of Cosmo. Cosmo is looking pretty good. And Cosmo does have a bit of competition here with Astronaut, who's going to be ridden by Flavian Pratt. Cosmo is going to be ridden by JJ Hernandez. Now, this is the thing. I'm taking Cosmo because Flavian Pratt actually rode this horse the last 2 times out, but is taking off to ride Astronaut. Usually when I see a jockey do this, the horse that they take off from usually winds up winning the race. So I'm going off of a hunch here, and I feel Cosmo can win this race and win this race big too. So that's where I'm going with this one. I'm taking Cosmo here over Astronaut. Astronaut is a good horse as well too, trained by John Charisse, and this horse is going to be ridden by Flavian Pratt, and it's going to be 9-5. Also, I like a horse by the name of Still in the Game. Still in the Game is a horse that actually is pretty good as well too. Finished third to last time out, right behind Astronaut on the 14th of February. So when you look at it, you got Mario Gutierrez riding and Cecil training. This should be a good group. And this was a horse that was $185,000 when it was sold. So it's there to win big races. So it is what it is at the end of the day. So I really like where we're going here with this one, Still in the Game, and let's see how it goes. And we're going to end up on a horse by the name of Easy Street. And on Easy Street is going to be ridden by Abel Cedillo after Drayden Van Dyke was the pilot for this horse in literally in 90% of its races. But Drayden's out for the time being, so pretty much you have to go ahead and tag Abel Cedillo here, and we're going to see how it goes. Patty Gallagher has been putting together some pretty good horses here as well too, hitting at a 15% clip with his 27 starters. So, all in all, let's see how it shakes out. We have On Easy Street, and that's going to be our race 5 for you right there. And we're going to go 4, 1, 2, 6, or we can box it up like this, 1, 2, 4, 6. Now let's go ahead and talk about the early pick 5. And in the early pick 5, we have the 1, 2, 5, and we also have the 1, 3, 5, and we also have the all bet in leg 3, and then we also have the 3, 4, 7 in leg 4, and then in leg 5 we're going to single Cosmo. So there it is. That's our early pick 5, and you guys go ahead and see what you want to do, but that's a $72 investment. Hopefully we can go ahead and get that bad boy home as well too. So with that, we will be right back with Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
And you guys see the slogan, play, race, win. All right. And man, Stable Duel is so dope. You guys can wind up winning way more than you do at the track at the end of the day by playing Stable Duel. So jump into that pool for Santa Anita for Friday, either the little pool or the big pool. Regardless, if you come out with some good picks, then you will wind up in the money. So let's go ahead and talk about race 6 real quick. Race 6 is going to be maiden special weight. Again, there's a lot of maiden special weights at Santa Anita. This horse is a horse by the name of Fenway. Fenway was actually a $650,000 auction horse as well too. This horse is going to be trained by Bob Baffert. You already know that everybody gets really excited about Bob Baffert horses, but this is just another horse that lines up into the family of Bob Baffert horses right now. But they've been trying to get this horse over for a while now, and this race right here is one that they're looking at to maybe get the horse more confidence as they try to maybe push this horse into the Santa Anita Derby. Now, this is a New York bred as well, too. Sequel Stallions, New York. So this one right here is ready to run huge. The horse actually ran pretty good on February 15th, but then regressed last time out. I think that the horse just was a little hot and heavy, and that was a really good group the horse went against as well, too. So pretty much when you look at it, I love Fenway here. I think Fenway should be a good winner. This is an intermission as well, too. So the pedigree is there. And then we have Bessos, the next Baffert horse. This horse should be a good one as well, too. Only ran once. Mike Smith was riding that horse that day as well, too. Now you got Flavian Pratt riding the horse. This is an Empire Maker coat as well. So this horse is looking to have a big win as well. So we're going to see how it goes. I think it comes down to a duel between Bessos and Fenway, and they can act like they have practice and try to get us that money. Now, our third horse is There Goes Bird, who's 9-5 as well, too. Going to be ridden in slowly. This horse is coming out of a maiden special weight, pretty much the same exact race. Now, this horse is looking to try to get themselves a big win. This horse is finished third in both of the races as well, too. So There Goes Harper does loom the big danger and looks like the horse that could beat either Baffert horse as well, too. And then we got to go get pricey. I'm going to go ahead and take a horse by the name of Rookie Year is claimed from Wesley Ward. This horse ran over at Churchill Downs and at Turfway Park. Now finds itself at Santa Anita trying to go ahead and get over. This horse was a $300,000 purchase at Keeneland, and the horse a Tappet coat as well, too. So the horse is going to get a lot of attention because where the pedigree comes from. So with that, that's going to be our group. And for that, 3164, you guys can box it up. 1346. Okay, so that's going to be our horse in race 6, Fenway, 5-2 Warner line. All right, let's go to race 7, and in race 7, this is going to be the starter optional claimer, and this is a $36,000 purse. This is where my long shot of the day lands at. It's going to be a horse by the name of Bye Bye Nicki, and Bye Bye Nicki does prove to be a much better horse than what the morning line says it is. And I think that this horse should run pretty big in this spot as well, too. So Bye Bye Nicki, the 2 horse, can do big things here. Get a nice win over at Tampa before the horse was moved over to Gulfstream Park. And now the horse has been moved to Santa Anita. Now, the horse was a little green in his first race here at Santa Anita, but it should be able to get back its mojo here. Robert Falcone is the conditioner for this horse, and Abel Cedillo is going to be the jockey for this. And then Translate is the horse that Falcone has put in here to be the winner of the race 4-5. But, we want to get a price here. And usually in race 7, that's where you can get your big price. So Translate is running buddy of Bye Bye Nicki, so this should be pretty good. So if Bye Bye Nicki has to chase Translate, then I think that this will work out in our favor because I think that this horse can run his best race in this spot as well, too. This horse has hit the biggest number, but that was in one of its first races as well, too, but that's okay. Then we got Eke. Eke is a horse that is going to be trained by Doug O'Neill, ridden by Mario Gutierrez, finished third last time out on the 7th of March. So we're going to see how this one goes as well, too. And pretty much there it is with the 6 horse. The 6 horse has a little bit of pricing to it, and this is another Redham Racing horse, breeded and owned by the same people. And Square Eddie is the daddy to this filly. So there it is, the 6 Eke. All right, and then we have the our final, and it's going to be She's a Perfect Lady, and that's going to be the 1 horse. She's a Perfect Lady, trained by John Sadler, ridden by Flavian Pratt. This horse is 5-2. This horse will loom the danger. Ran a bullet on the 13th of March as well, too, and finished first last time out. So this horse will probably be the gate favorite. And all in all, it's all good because I think I have every single one of these horses down for my pick 4 anyway. So pretty much this looks like one of my better groups of the day. And this looks like it could be an automatic superfecta as well, too. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it shakes out. And we move from there. Let's go to the nightcap in race 8. And in race 8, we have ourselves a really fun group here. And this is a horse that I've been waiting for a while. And this will be another horse I feel can be the best bet of the day for you as well, too. Here comes Ralphie. Here comes Ralphie is 4-1. And here comes Ralphie is going to be really, really, really good coming in here, man. So we have here comes Ralphie, and here comes Ralphie is actually the 4-horse, and he's going to be ridden by S1 Flores, trained by Gary Studi. The horse finished second back on February 20th, but won 5th in its last race. But that's because the horse was in a tougher field. Now we drop it back, drop it down just a little bit into this group, and I think, you know, being a maiden claimer and everything like this, and as you can see, the horse has already ran 9 times in his lifetime. So, you know, the horse is finished in the money 3 times, and I think the horse likes Santa Anita a lot because it's actually finished in the money 2 out of the 5 times it's ran there. So now I think it's time to go ahead and get your picture taken, and that's exactly what I'm betting today. I'm going to go ahead and take Here Comes Ralphie, the 4-horse at 5-1, and then the 5-horse Medusa's Gaze. This horse is going to be trained by Christian Mulhall and ridden by Ricky Gonzalez. And the horse did finish 3rd last time out. And Ricky Gonzalez has been riding the horse since it was claimed off of Michael Wilson back at Del Mar. So pretty much when you look at it, you got yourself a pretty good, sturdy horse here who kind of does like Santa Anita, has already ran here 4 times this year and can go ahead and maybe get over today as well, too. That's why Medusa's Gaze will be a big favorite once we get to the gate. Then we got Agata. Agata is trained by Carla Gaines. Is going to be ridden by J.J. Hernandez. This horse finished 5th last time out, but was placed 4th after disqualification. But before that, had finished 4th and 3rd. Del Mar and Santa Anita respectively. So this time around, JJ Hernandez gets the call again, and let's see how it goes, because Humberto Rispoli tried to break this horse first, but now they went to JJ Hernandez to go ahead and try to get it home today. And this horse is a Gerino bred, so we'll see how it goes. But this is a good one right here. I like it. And last but not least, well, actually we have 2 more. We have Allergic to Love, who's ran twice but finished 10th last time out, but has Abel Cedillo riding. And then we also have Our Little Tiger, who's 6-1, and we have Kent DeSormo and riding this horse once again. The horse finished 4th last time out and 4th prior to that. So let's see how this one goes as well, too, with the 3-horse Our Little Tiger. And this is going to be our group for the Super High 5, the 4, 5, 6, 1, 3. You guys can box it up for $60, and this will wind up being boxed up like this: 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see how it shakes out. That's the nightcap, and let's talk about the final segment, and that's going to be the late pick 4. And in the late pick 4, we have ourselves in leg 1, 1, 2, 4, 6. In leg 2, 3 horses going to be single Fenway. Then we have leg 3, 1, 2, 4, 6. Once again, like I said, those 4 horses I feel real good about. And then we also have the 4, 5, 6. And this is going to be a $24 investment. Once again, these are races 5 through 8, and this is for Friday, March 26th at the Great Race Place, Santa Anita Park. So with that, as I always say, bet with your head, not with your heart. The movement is moving. And once again, this is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel.